Well, hey there, Alan here from RVAcrossAmerica.net, and it's here, and I'm living in it, and I'm traveling in it, and I love it. I'll show you more. I'll give you a full tour of the Glacier Peak Model 30 RLS that I now own and I'm living in, but I'm just going to give you a few sneak photos for now. You can see that on my post if you found this YouTube video. If you click the upper right hand corner, there is a tab that'll bring you over to the main post. You can see some preliminary photos of it, and really a spectacular sunset that I was treated to the other night out in Huntington, Oregon, right against the Snake River, which looks onto Idaho. Anyway, the reason I'm posting and sharing with you this morning is with the recent storms in Texas and Florida, particularly Texas, with the flooding. There is already a glut of RVs, motorhomes, trailers of all type, that are being marketed sometimes throughout the country that were damaged in the storm, flood damage. Now, you as the consumer are the ultimate protector of your wallet. And I just want to talk for a minute about how to recognize one of these units. First of all, um, find out whether the title is a regular title or a salvage title. That's something that if it's a dealer, by law, they have to disclose to you. If you're buying it from a private party, almost all bets are off. But if it's a private party and they're holding the title, which in a case of a salvage title, they would probably ask to see it and make sure that it's a regular title and not a salvage title. It should say salvage on it. Read carefully or do a little research on the state and see what a salvage title looks like compared to a regular title. Um, I say if it's a private party, they'll have the salvage title, and that's because there's probably no lender that will give them a loan on a salvage title unit. So if somebody bought one and is now discovering the problems with it and wants to sell it, they'll have the title again because a lender would not have picked it up. If it's a dealer, by law, they've got to disclose that to you if it's a salvage title unit. Doesn't mean that they have to disclose it without you asking, but you need to ask and you need to make sure that it's a regular title, it's brand new, titled as new and not titled as salvage. Or the same thing if it's a trade-in to that dealer, the dealer should have the title and they'll know whether it's new or a salvage title. Now, what you want to do is you want to inspect the unit. And there are places where there will be telltale signs. Look for any kind of water level where water may have climbed into the underbelly of the unit. If it's a fifth wheel, check the storage bay. If it's a travel trailer, check the storage bays. If it's a motorhome, check the storage bays. Look for evidence of water climbing up that far or possibly further into the unit. If you do find it, I would run the other way. I don't care how good the deal is. You don't know what happened to the electronics, to all the wiring. The wiring has been exposed to well, water that I'm sure could corrode it, and it's that simple. If it's a salvage title unit, I'd run the other way. But you have to look for evidence of it because by now these units have dried out. Does not mean that they're back to 100% or whole. But again, you need to check for that information, for that evidence, and see whether or not there's any evidence that the unit is salvaged or damaged. Because again, if it's a private unit, if it's a privately sold trailer or motorhome or fifth wheel or whatever, they may simply have elected to keep the trailer, not sell it. It may have a perfectly good title, but it may have been through the storm. And if it was damaged in the storm, you need to look for evidence of that. Because again, in a private sale, they're not obligated in most cases to reveal that to you. It's buyer beware. And you need to be aware of what may be going on with that particular trailer, motorhome, whatever. So, hey, good luck searching out there. I know there are some deals to be had. We're coming into autumn. We're in autumn, well into autumn. This is the end of October as I'm recording this. And there are many dealers in the north where business has slowed down. I know the dealer that I work with in Wyoming. Business is real slow, and there are deals to be had. I mean, anything that's going to generate cash flow and anything that's going to be better than cost at our end is probably going to be a deal that the sales manager will accept. So you can find deals. But if you find something at, let's say, 50% off MSRP or even 40% off MSRP or lower, there's something probably wrong with the unit. Not definitely, but probably wrong with the unit, because that's getting into a realm where that's below dealer cost. So I just wanted to share all this stuff with you. Again, I'm in my new Glacier Peak. I'm now in southern Idaho and just digging things. I'm going out shopping today. It's a rainy day and I'll probably find a way to spend some money. Um, I guess as George Bush told us years ago, go out and spend money and support the economy. So anyway, this is Alan from RVAcrossAmerica.net, and I'll get this video processed and get it up to you as quickly as I can, because this is important. This issue of damaged trailers and damaged motorhomes from the storms, particularly in southern and southeastern Texas. Florida got hit, but I don't think there was an awful lot of flooding in Florida. But I'd be very careful buying any trailer in Florida anyway because of all the rain that happens. So make sure you give it a good inspection. Even if it's brand new, make sure that everything is as it should be. And if you're not sure, get somebody who knows what they're doing to look it over so they know everything is as it should be. Okay? Hey, take care, and we'll talk to you soon.